Hey guys, today we're gonna do a different kind of video. I've done one like this in the past, like maybe a week ago. Two of these you've already seen before if you've seen my previous videos, and that would be the AJ Styles and the Dolph Ziggler. But I wanted to show them more in depth. So some of these are easy and cheap ways to make spot fillers, placeholders, fix-ups, or customs until Mattel actually leaves or gives us an official release. So let's start with AJ Styles. Okay, so AJ Styles debuted at Royal Rumble last year, and it was awesome. If you've noticed, I gave him the black Never Give Up John Cena armband because he has one now. He wears it on TV. And I gave him the title just because he's deserved it. He deserved to win it on his debut, but that's beside the point. I gave him the Cody Rhodes, I forget what Elite it was, the Elite Cody Rhodes vest or jacket, whatever the hell. I just took the decals off the back and the sides, just made it a plain black. It's all you got to do to take off decals is to rub a little bit of clear nail polish on there and just keep putting it on there until you see it smear, and then you wipe it off with a towel or washcloth, whatever, and that's how you get decals off. But I used a Miz body. The entire body is the Miz, except for the hands and the head. Now, for the head, I know I've seen a lot of people use the Miz head, and they just filed the hair down a little bit and then put the Hornswoggle hair piece on it, which that is the Hornswoggle hair piece. But I used Road Dogg because I didn't see too many people do that. Actually, I didn't see anybody do that, and in my opinion, it looks a little bit better. So that's what I did, and I'm going to take this off so I can show you side of the decals. This never wants to come off easily. Okay, so there he is. Not perfect, but it's not too bad. Damn it, John Cena. Okay, so for the attire, I just put, I waited until somebody put the decals to buy online, and I got them off of YouTube, on eBay, and actually there's still some on there for sale. They're not, I think they're like $5.99, and they come with 4 of these. So there's 1, 2, and then 3, 4. And then they come with 2 of these, which is the tattoo that AJ Styles has. Now it only has 3 birth dates. Recently he just got his daughter's right here. It doesn't come with that, but it's fine. And the gloves are the Elite Bradshaw APA from the APA figure. And you could use Farouk or Bradshaw, it really doesn't matter. And I got a elbow pad and just put a slit in it because that's what he wears. And right here is rubbed off because my son has beat the crap out of him a lot of times. But it's still in decent condition. It looked perfect whenever it was done, whenever I finally finished it. But as you can see, it's starting to show some wear. Now the boots, I didn't put anything on right here because I didn't feel the need to. It's just a custom. It's fine. I can't wait till the Elite comes out. Hopefully the decals will be fresh. There won't be any, or hardly any problems with the decals, the paint, anything like that. I just hope they don't screw up his first Elite figure like they have with Samoa Joe. That's a different story. We'll talk about that later. So now that you've seen AJ Styles, let's go to Zack Ryder. Why not? Alright, this one was easy. I just took the recent Dolph Ziggler Elite figure, and I had an extra Zack Ryder basic. They haven't released a current Zack Ryder Elite or actually the basic that they just released looks like the old one. But anyway, take a Dolph Ziggler Elite. I haven't fixed that yet. I'm going to, but if I don't, it's not a big deal. And I pretty much chopped it all up, and it's just a Frankenstein. So The face didn't come with the hair, with the beard, but I took some brown paint and I painted it very, very carefully, and that took a lot of patience because I like everything perfect. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for me, and that's all that matters. So I took the basic arms, the head, the knee pads, and the boots, and I think I took the bottom leg part too of the Zack Ryder figure and just put them on here to make a current Zack Ryder. So next we will go to Sting, because that one's easy. Like I said, very simple. I took the recent Elite Sting, the one that came with the red and the black jacket, took the hands off and the bottom arm part right here, and I switched them on the basic Sting body with the singlet, and took the Elite head from that Elite and popped it on here. Very simple, very easy, and it was the recent attire he wore at WrestleMania 31 and Night of Champions. Love Sting. He's the reason I started watching wrestling, and I owe him everything because of this. Now my son's into it, so it all worked out. And I hate that he got injured. It sucks. I know everybody would have loved to seen that Taker match. It won't happen, but hopefully he'll come back as a GM somewhere down the line. We can only hope and pray. Let's go to the Bo Dallas figure. This one was very easy as well. All I did was I took the Elite Bo Dallas and I took his arms, his head, and his boots and put it on a Mr. Perfect basic figure. And it turned out pretty good. So that's a good spot fill or placeholder until they make an Elite one. I know they have one in his new attire coming out soon in a basic. I'll probably get it just for the hell of it, but it's very simple and anybody can do it. Let's go to a different one. And here's Curtis Axel. This one sucked. The legs were a bitch to get on and fit right, and I don't even want to talk about it, but I used a John Cena, obviously. Don't know if he'll be wearing this whenever he comes back, but if not, I'm not going to cry about it because he's not really one of my favorite people in the world. So there's your updated Curtis Axel. And of course, we have the Finn Balor that I turned the basic into an Elite with the Cody Rhodes body that I got the jacket from for AJ Styles. Turned out awesome, very easy. After I figured the legs out, it turned out great in my opinion. If a lot of people have a problem with the wideness of his legs, but I don't, because if you look at him in real life, his thighs are kind of wide, just like this. So in my opinion, it's awesome. Now the Nakamura figure, I got the recipe for that from another YouTuber. My hat goes off to him, and I appreciate it for giving me the idea. I can't think of his name right now, but if you're watching this, buddy, leave a comment, and I will shout you out in the next video. But very simple, very, very simple. Justin Gabriel, basic head, Dean Ambrose body, paint the belt red, put on some Jeff Hardy Elite One legs, and you got a Nakamura figure. Very easy, very awesome, good placeholder till the actual one comes out. And now we have Mick Foley, an updated one, a GM version. Very easy. Took a Mankind body. You can get the Elite or the basic. Basic will probably be easier to get a hold of. And then get the Cactus Jack figure and put the Cactus Jack head on this body. Very easy. Awesome. Love it. Rusev was a bitch and a half to put together. It pissed me off. That's why it's so loose now. He wants to wobble or lean. I ended up throwing it across the room whenever I was making it. It pissed me off so bad. All I wanted to do was put some damn boots on him. Took forever. Pissed me off. He's loose, but nothing a little super glue can't fix. And it still looks cool. So, this was the hardest one to make. And I still hate this figure. Now we have still one of my favorite fix-ups or customs. Very easy. CM Punk. Love this guy. I wish him the best. I hate that he lost, but a lot of other people do too. He went out there, gave it his all. It is what it is. What happened happened, but I think that a little bit more training, he'll come back and kick some ass, but it doesn't need to be in the UFC. So anyway, all I did with this was a head swap and then put his tattoos, the Pepsi sign, and then the Cobra tattoo right here from G.I. Joe. I just popped it on there. This was the best of pay-per-view CM Punk that was exclusive to Toys R Us. And I forget what head scan that is, but this is still one of my favorite fix-ups, and nobody plays with this. I have this put up on a shelf. Won't stand up, but there we go. That's my ultimate CM Punk. Now, if you've seen my other video, then this will look familiar. But I took the Shawn Michaels exclusive figure from Toys R Us, and I just put a Dolph Ziggler head on it, and I painted the top to the middle part of it brown, so it looks more accurate. Take this shit off. And you can see that was easy. I mean, all you do is paint it all brown and then just go back with like a toothpick or like a knife and pick through the brown, and you'll have his blonde highlights. And I put his boots on the Shawn Michaels body, and these are also the Dolph Ziggler arms. Very easy, very simple. Can't wait until they actually make an updated Elite of him. Even though he's well known, he's a very underrated wrestler. I wish they'd give him more of a chance to win a major title, not just the Intercontinental. But that is Dolph Ziggler. If I can get his ass to stand up. So he's about to do karate, but anyway, we'll go to the announce team. Okay, so last and definitely least, Michael Cole and JBL. If you want a cheap way to make a Michael Cole, just buy the head offline on eBay. It's like maybe $5 at the most, and then just get the J&J Security Battle Pack. They're not on TV anymore, so they're not relevant. So just put the head on one of their bodies. Now he is the ringside exclusive COO Triple H body, and I just took the Elite JBL head and popped it on here with his hat. And that is how you make an announce team. Now guys, I appreciate you for checking out my videos. I'm sorry if they're too long, and I'm sorry if I bore you, but I appreciate every view I get, every comment you leave, and every like or dislike that you leave. I would appreciate it if you would share these with your friends or whoever else that likes action figures. I won't always be doing wrestling figures, but for the most part right now, this is what I'll be doing. Thank you guys for watching, and click like, subscribe, comment. Peace.